Failure to escape. A successful getaway. So as far as it's concerned right now, we have this as a continuing point. And we could still try to kill someone as a Tetsuo, but let's just see if we're ready to continue this. We can resume. Conversation on the bridge. I don't think there's any reason for us to... Although that might be neat if we can do that with any chapter. Just choose a place to start. So, what's next? The big question now is what the rest of the curse bearers are up to. Luckily, the Sumida River is a good distance from all the Seven Mysteries. It's unlikely the other curse bearers will come all the way here. I can finally have a moment to think. I see. Alright. Excuse me? Huh? This didn't happen last time. It's been a while since someone spooked me like that. That girl gives me the creeps. What's her deal? What girl could it be? Yoko? It's gonna be Yoko! Or it's gonna be, the girl we don't know about. Yeah, it's the girl we don't know about, because obviously that makes sense because she's... Whoa! I like how it's still there and... findable. Yeah, it makes sense. Strange woman. Let me think about this for a minute. Is that a woman's voice? Who could it be? It could be strange woman. Where did she come from? It's like she appeared out of nowhere. That's her Stan's power. She teleported! I didn't mean to startle you. I'm terribly sorry if I've gotten the wrong people, but would you happen to be curse bearers? Huh. Curse bearers. What's that then? It means someone who's gathering souls for the Rite of Resurrection. You have heard of the Rite of Resurrection, haven't you? Everybody's talking about it. Color me intrigued. Care to tell me more, Miss... What is your name again? Oh, silly me. I'm Ayami Tono. University student. She might know Yoko. Let me think about this. She certainly had no reservations telling us about the Rite of Resurrection. It'll be worth keeping an eye on her. She could be trouble. Yeah, I feel like she's probably more of a threat than what's-his-face. The foot-washing guy. Where did... Oh, there you are. He's hiding it well, but I can sense that he's got his guard up. Yeah, you should too. Could there be more to this girl than meets the eye? She knows about this shit. Like, obviously, she's a dangerous threat. I should ask her what her deal is. Yeah, maybe do that. I should ask her what her deal is. Stand around awkwardly in silence. Hey, so, what's your deal? She says her name's Ayami. I guess she's around 20. She must be brave walking around alone this late, or maybe there's more to it. We're gonna get, like, foot washed somewhere. Watch out for someone saying washed. There's more to the Rite of Resurrection than meets the eye, you see. So the best way to collect soul dregs is to kill other curse bearers. She's just explaining all of this to us, and we also said to her that we don't know what she's talking about. And that's about the size of it. I hope it wasn't too much to follow. No, I think I got the gist. Funny old world we live in, huh? So are you saying you're one of these curse bearers? No, well, not quite. It's complicated. I'm not, but Yutaro is. Yutaro? I said Yutaro. Like, Yutaro, is that your boyfriend? Oh, heavens no, just a friend. Aw, friend zoned. What a... Dude can't catch a break. Oh, heavens no, just a friend. His full name is Yutaro Namagaki. We're, I suppose you could say, partners in crime. Funny way of putting it. So he's probably around. Let me think about this. What does partners in crime really mean? Ah, that must be it. She must be half of the young couple Richter mentioned. Nice putting two and two together with that one. About this guy. So, where is this Yutaro now? Well, about that, he's not actually a curse bearer anymore. Okay, I was gonna say, we haven't really gotten any instance of... I wish I could look at the story chart. Of any of our paths really connecting. But this would presumably be when he got his thing taken away. He's more like a former curse bearer. Former? How so? I don't really know the details myself, but apparently he lost his curse stone. Typical, right? He makes such a show of being a top student, only to flunk where it counts. So now I'm out here looking for curse bearers myself, if you want something done right. Okay. I feel like she probably just, like, left him, like, dumped his ass. I know they're not together, but, like, friend-wise. Oh, that must be it. Like, she has no reason to give a shit about that dude anymore, right? He lost it? How did he do that? I wasn't with him at the time, so I don't know exactly what happened. All I know is that he came back saying he didn't have it anymore. Although, well, it's strange that you'd probe into that of all things. I'm just a curious sort, that's all. Sorry if it's a touchy subject. Oh, I don't mind. I don't particularly care about keeping it a secret. I mean, I'd probe because, like, how do you lose a curse? Like, how... I guess you'd have to wonder how much she explained to us while we acted aloof. Like, did she explain that curse bearers have powers? Because, yeah, if I knew someone had powers, I'd be like, how do you lose that? Yutaro can be a little irrational sometimes, so I have to keep a level head on my shoulders. Oh, why you approached us? So anyway, mind if I ask why you thought I was a curse bearer? Oh, that! I'm terribly sorry. I was so rude. I saw the two of you out late at night, and I suppose I made assumptions. Gotcha. Sorry if we gave you the wrong idea. Out of interest, what was your plan if we did turn out to be curse bearers? Great question, and the answer is, I was going to ask you very nicely for your curse stones. God, these faces, I love it. And you thought we'd just give them... we'd have given them to you just like that? Just like that. Well, maybe not, but you know what they say, you never know until you ask. You must really love your boyfriend if you're willing to try something that risky. Oh goodness no, we're just friends. My life doesn't revolve around him, you know. Anyway, you aren't curse bearers, so I'm just bothering you, aren't I? Please ignore me. I don't like her, staring face. But we are not going to ignore you. So what are you trying to do with this Rite of Resurrection? Well, Yutaro has his own plan all laid out. I don't know if I can get behind it, though. It seems, how do I put it, self-centered? I mean, if you've got a chance to resurrect the dead, it would be a waste not to use it on someone that really matters, right? So I was planning to steal his cursed stone at the last second and use it for myself. Well, until he lost it anyway. Oh, but don't tell Yutaro I was going to do that, okay? I don't think he'd be happy to hear it. Of course, keeping secrets is my business. My, aren't you dashing? I like Haru's look there. Okay, nothing to think about. I wish the, oh wait, no, there was more. That must be it. Half of the young couple, but she isn't a curse bearer herself, and her friend has lost his curse stone. Neither of them will be of use to me. Gosh, I was gonna say something. Richter saying that keeping secrets is his specialty is maybe not the best thing, but unless if, like, Ayami decides to pull out a gun, I think we'll be okay. About the Rite of Resurrection. Sounds like you really have a heart set on this rite. What were you hoping to use it on? Do you promise you won't laugh? Cross my heart. Well then, let me tell you my master plan. Prepare to be amazed. I'm an art student, you see. Woodblock prints are my specialty. Ukiyo-e in particular. We got that something about wood blocks before, I think was brought up. Ukiyo-e, I'm saying that completely correctly, huh? You must be a cultured lady. Really? Do you think so? Everybody says it's a strange interest for a girl to have. Did we get ukiyo? I feel like we got something with like an E at the end. I don't know. You know, people often think of ukiyo-e as some inaccessible, high-class art form, but that's actually totally untrue. Back in the Edo period, it was the art for the masses, amusement for the common people. So when you think about it, we feel exactly the same thrills from every brushstroke as they did back then. Isn't that fascinating? Yeah, I guess. Haru's just, like, completely checked out. And as far as I'm concerned, the undisputed king of Okiie is the one and only Hokusai. Have you heard of him? Sure I have, he's famous. Didn't he live somewhere around here, back in the Edo period? That's right, you're just as knowledgeable as you look. His 36 views of Mount Fuji are so iconic, they're the only work of his most people know. It's the only one I know. I didn't know the name, so it's like, you know, it's good to put the art to the name. Okiie was so much more than just mountains and waves. That's only the teeny tiny tip of a veritable iceberg of work. Gotta admit, I only really know him from those landscapes myself. Oh, don't worry about it. Anyone can learn. When Hokusai died at the age of 90, damn, he had a life, didn't he? He left behind over 30,000 drawings. That's multiple drawings a day for 80 years. Amazing, right? So he kept on drawing right up into his old age, huh? Impressive. But even in his final years, he was never satisfied with his own work. His dying words were, "Should heaven afford me but 5 more years, I shall finally become a true artist." That's what you're doing? That's wild. Also, weren't we told that the longer, how long ago the death was means more soul dregs? So, like, you will have to kill many people, but I guess she appreciates the art. Even on his deathbed, he still thought he had more to learn. He was already the greatest painter. I also feel like that saying, considering he lived to be 90, is more like you always have more to learn, which, like, I guess he could still have made better paintings to be a true artist, but 90 is a lot. He didn't die young. He was clearly the greatest painter and artist of his era. Who knows what he could have done with more time? Well, that's what I want to find out. Also, I kind of have to ask the question about how people would be resurrected. Because, like, if he's resurrected as a 90-year-old, he's not going to survive for 5 years, whatever killed him. I mean, we have modern medicine, or, you know, 80s modern medicine. Hold on, are you saying... Besides, he always said he wanted to move out of 100 houses, but he only made it to 93. Isn't that just tragic? Move out of? Not the houses part. Oh no, nuh-uh. No way this is going where I think it's going. Imagine the masterpieces he could create with modern techniques. I feel all dizzy just thinking about it. You've got to be kidding me. So if I understand correctly, you want to use the Rite of Resurrection to... That's right, I want to bring Hokusai back to life. Well, that's certainly a novel idea. It's not like... I would say it's not a bad idea if it wasn't for the, like, many people that would have to die to make it happen. Haru is not impressed. Haru's like, hey, do you have a lighter on you? That's what she'd use it on? What a waste. Also, yeah... Like, Haru clearly has personal stakes in bringing back her, dead son, but it kind of seems like the idea of, letting a youth that died too soon have a chance at life is probably the better option. Dude lived a long life! Okay, 36 views of Mount Fuji, great waves of... I don't know how much we're going to really need about this. Hokusai was active during the late Edo period, considered to be the golden age of ukiyo-e in Japan. Born in Honjo, Hokusai spent most of his life in the area now known as Sumida City. Among his most famous works are the 36 views of Mount Fuji in the Hokusai manga. Hokusai was a prolific artist from a young age and has left behind a wide variety of works, producing an estimated 30,000 pieces during his lifetime. Though the general popularity of ukiyo-e declined during the Meiji era period, Hokusai remained a core figure at the center of the Japanism movement. I don't know what that movement is. Providing inspiration for countless artists around the globe. Is that like a movement of just making something in like a Japanese style? Because I could definitely see that with his work. It's used very much as just like, yo, look how stylish that is. Despite his fame, Hokusai himself was said to be rather indifferent to money or decorum, and lived a life that quite appropriately resembles that of the whimsical and otherworldly scene often depicted in ukiyo-e. Yep, saying that right every time, not changing my pronunciation every time I see the word. Though he went by many names, in his late years he took on the title of Gakio Rojin Manji, or the Old Mad Painter. Hokusai lived to be 90 years old and never lost his passion for art. Again, dude was 90. Like, that's fine. But it's an interesting idea. It's not, like, bad to think of, like, oh, bringing someone back to life that had, like, so much crazy work. Oh, gosh. Is that the time? I should be going. I need to get my hands on the curse bearer before daybreak. Sorry for flagging you down out of the blue like that. Best of luck. She's gone. You think she's gonna come back? Like, I can't imagine how involved she would be, but probably, like, steal from someone or kill someone to get a curse thing. Person of interest. Oh, we didn't actually get her yet. Okay. Ayami is a young woman working with Yutaro Namagaki. Her love, like, I feel like Yutaro is not coming back because you can just easily deal with his shit. Abandoned. I like that it says abandoned. Sorry, distracted. Young woman working with Yutaro Namagaki. Her love of Katsushika Hokusai is a great, and she wishes to resurrect him with the Rite of Resurrection. Ayami is a clever but calculating university student who only has time for her own interests. She is making the best of a recent boom in the popularity of female university students, incited by their appearances across TV commercials and radio programs. Ayami is content to ride the trend so long as it allows her to get her hands on whatever she needs and wants in life. Recently, Ayami has figured out that older men will fall for her if she acts a little bit stupid. Was she supposed to be acting a bit aloof? I guess she kind of was. Especially because she probably is definitely sure that we have a curse stone. She was approached by Yutaro Namagaki in town, and although she was not attracted to him, agreed to date him because his family seemed rich. However, she does not think much of him as a human being and is beginning to grow bored of their relationship. That is exactly how I felt like their relationship was. Like, absolutely. That seems appropriate. Like, that's not like a, oh, damn, I can't believe that happened to Yutaro. That's like a, yeah, no, I'm not surprised. Yeah, though, she probably knows that we still are curse bearers. Well, there goes trouble. If we're going after curse stones, we should keep an eye on her, too, if we can. Why do you say that? Before she left, she wished us best of luck. She's got at least an inkling that we're curse bearers. I didn't even catch that part. Victor, you're so sly. My. There's a good chance we'll clash sooner or later. We're after the same thing, after all. Why do you stand like that, though, Victor? This is like a weird positioning of the models. Get on back to the mansion, ma'am. I think I'll tail her for a while. I am, like, incredibly curious about... I mean, I guess things have to progress to us being able to go to the next chapter as Tetsuo. But, like, I don't know, like, how long the game is, and the fact that I am really bad at reading probably adds, like, a lot of extra time to it. I'm just curious as to, like, kind of where some of this goes. Obviously, good story. It's definitely has my interest. How are we doing file-wise? I guess that would be the way to tell. Kind of enough of chunks, but I do feel like we have a lot of information. And who knows, like, a lot of it being culture might come up in like a big moment kind of thing. Like we go to a theater and it's like, okay, well, here's a bunch of theater stuff to keep in mind. Seven Mysteries. We did already have the Feast of Shadows as a thing, so that's not considered one of the mysteries, I suppose. Actually, a lot of cursed stuff is just going to be there, but that makes sense. Gameplay having two things that we don't know about. Well, I guess notes are in here too, though. Okay, never mind. I'm just stalling. Let's, probably should save. It's been like a hot minute. Also, it's weird that we weren't allowed to, I don't know why I saved there. I guess I did that because I wanted to try cursing someone. It's weird that we weren't allowed to finish that scene. I guess we weren't allowed to finish this scene because it spoiled the fact that he lost, what's-his-face lost his power. I guess that's why that played out the way it did. But I almost feel like at that point you might as well just not have a nice thought. Like just have not a dream and then let us do other stuff until it opens up. I might be overthinking things. I don't know. So if this is just like actually done, then we might... I don't know if this indicates that anything that's gonna have a progression forward is gonna have the static. We might, might really not have much more to go with this. I don't know. I'm overthinking things. Let's no more curses. Get rid of them. Back here again. I left Rector to... Rector, I hardly... Sorry. I left... Richter to continue looking for curse bearers. And came home alone. You know, it's been a hot minute. There we go. 5. Again, I wish I knew exactly which one it was. What is your name, child? I wish it would give me the thing. I'm glad I found it. The ostracizer? I'm not... It's a bike again, but I'm not really so sure about how you pronounce ostracizer? It might be a bike pun that I don't get. I know it's an ostrich pun, but I don't know. I don't get the rest. I don't know what kind of Pokemon that is, damn it. Not as cool as Head Hencho. I miss so many of these. There's one I think I know where it is. A unique looking playground. I really need to go back into... I don't know how I don't know anything about this, really. I do kind of want to go get them, but I want good luck, damn it. It probably doesn't actually do anything, but they're fun also. I'm distracted. Where are we? What are we doing? What's my surroundings look like? I can hear the wind rustling in the trees. That's nice. Let me think about this. Will this really be enough to gather the soul drugs I need? What if nobody uses any more curses? I'll lose my chance to bring him back. I didn't get a chance to look in the mansion yet. I would argue, like, obviously, us as the viewer know that it's not a great idea to try to do anything with the, soul drug stuff. But I feel like, Rector kind of has, like, Haru not actually acting. So if she's gonna do something, she needs to do it now. The old Shigima mansion, we rebuilt it here after the Great Kanto earthquake. It's always stayed the same all these years. Even the war didn't touch it. I never liked it growing up. I always wanted to live somewhere more modern. Good thing I got a file update on that one. Once a warrior clan with a mansion in Honjo, now a dynasty of police officials, the Shigema family is one of considerable repute. The family estate was originally located at some distance from the city, but the Great Kanto earthquake of 1923 forced them to rebuild in a new location. The Shigema mansion was at one time a bustling place where members of the social elite mingled. 1 year ago, however, the head of the house was struck with a sudden melancholy, and ever since their mansion has stood silent as the grave. Oh. Spooky. Let's go to the entrance. Yeah, I'll wait here. I like how that time they were like, no, we'll let you gather yourself up before you progress further. Okay. No thoughts. Go inside. I'm sure nothing spooky is gonna happen. What? Okay. What a chapter, right? Okay, I guess. Bye, Haru. I would say it's nice that they made that its own chapter just for the sake of collecting a sticker, but there has to be like something else with this, right? That's so weird. The quickest chapter? Whatever, we got a threatening phone call. Actually, I might need a heads up on this because it's been like a hot minute. After persuading Arashi, the curse bearer of the ever-burning lantern, to give up his stone, Tsutsumi and Yuro have contained 3 cursed stones in total. They continue their investigation of the town in search of the remaining curse bearers. Is the phone a cursed object? How's this one gonna work out? That was such a weird chapter. That was so weird. Road. Crossroad? There's gonna be a sticker at the crossroad. Doesn't look like a crossroad, but maybe. Well, with this we'll have visited every place connected to the Seven Mysteries. This is the last spot. This is the last spot, huh? And we've got nothing to show for it. Even though every last location looked suspect from top to bottom. What does that mean? What do you mean look suspect? What looked suspect about them? Like, other than it just being like a normal spot, there has to have been something that made it, like, seem off to you. I want you to describe it, damn it. Maybe we came at the wrong time. There might not have been any curse bearers around. Sounds like we'll need to do another round before morning comes in. Or maybe someone's been observing our movements. What? No way! It's just a thought. Either way, we should check out this last place. Let's hope we finally get a lead. I wish it would, like, show the other locations on the map just as a reminder for me. Like, obviously, I remember that this is where the bridge is and that somewhere up here is stuff, but it would just help me a little bit. Especially when we go into this map mode for no real reason. Hey, I know that guy. Guess what? I think we figured out what timeline we're on. But we kind of guessed that based on other events, so... Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the hell is this? How do you say whoa, whoa, whoa as like a gruff dude? Maybe he's not that gruff. Is he dead? Damn it, we were too late. Is this a curse too? Hang on, I'm gonna call this in. I'll leave it to you. I'm gonna take a look around. Hey, a familiar playground might have a sticker. Boss, bad news! What is it? Another mysterious death was reported in the area just now. Where? Stinger music? Is that Stinger? That's kind of Stinger. The medical unit and forensics team are on their way, but it'll be a while before they arrive. Ah, that is bad news. So they got someone else. They got him? You think this is the work of an enemy stand? Cursebearer? With suspicious deaths popping up one after another, we have to assume it is. Who would the other suspicious death be? Do we know that? I don't think currently we really have anything on that. Unless if there's, unless if we get, like, Mio Bad End being the real ending, but I don't think we unlocked progression. Well, I guess we didn't know if we unlocked progression with that because of the way the story chapter select was. Shit, guess we'll be stuck waiting around for a while. I'm gonna look for stickers. Don't interrupt me. Where's the playground? Huh? Are you blocking the playground? Boss, that phone is ringing. I'm looking at my surroundings. I don't give a shit about that phone. I checked the surroundings earlier. There was no sign of a curse bearer or any curse echoes around. The ringing of the phone is the only sound cutting through the quiet park. It kind of reminded me, we haven't... Oh, there's a playground. Too dark, I couldn't see it. I also can't really zoom in, so I can't see more. At some point, there was something about looking at the top window, too. I feel like it wouldn't be, like, the biggest, like, pixel hunt, I would hope. Oh, he's dead! A young man in his 20s killed in cold blood. Hey, in his 20s, definitely not old enough to have been put in a rehabilitation program from being in prison for 20 years. Unless if he killed them as a baby. He's definitely dead, but I can't quite discern the cause from what I've seen. There are no obvious external wounds, but what is that leaking from his mouth? Water? Would you not assume it's like drool or something? Spit? I guess it would still be water. I guess you wouldn't really spit enough like that. That's always water-based, so I'm stupid. Don't mind me. Apparently there's a phone ringing. He seems distracted by that phone. It's a menacing phone. Boss, the phone. What about it? It's ringing. It sure is. Aren't you gonna pick it up? Huh? Why would I? Why wouldn't you? It's super suspicious. What's something I was gonna say? I'm overly distracted again. One of the mockingbirds is phone related. I'll just wait a little bit longer. Huh, what's this? There's something stuck on the side of the phone. Oh, that actually got me the sticker. Come on, boss, that's not what we're supposed to be searching for. I did that as a joke, but yeah, we got a cool pelican. Pompadour pelican. Pompakin, is that what it's going to be called? What was it, 13? Pelican not. Okay. I guess I was off on that one. Maybe it's not a... it looks like a pelican, I don't know. Maybe it's not a pelican, though. I love that the fish is smoking. Like, that's his cigar or cigarette or whatever. It's classy. So, you know what that means is I'm going to have to actively say wait a little bit longer every time. I mean, I remembered that there was supposed to be one at the phone. It seemed like the best opportunity, but I thought we would get, like, a bigger screen of the phone booth. Well, we better go check it out. It's been ringing for, like, 20 minutes. You're right, but be careful. It could be a curse. Hey, I said we. You expect me to go alone? You're the one who's tough against this stuff. Don't worry, boss. You can do it. Go on now. Damn it. Hello? Hello, hello? Kinshibori Park phone booth. Evening, Detective Satsumi. How are things looking out there? That's what I was gonna say, and man's voice reminded me. We haven't seen, what's-his-face that worked at the, where does Shogo work? Soap. I was gonna say perfume. It's soap. Good smelling stuff. Not you. Not Haru. Not Rector. We got his thing, right? Where is it? Not you, that's a teacher. It's the storyteller. Not you. There you are. Takumi Yumioka. We haven't seen him in a while, but also, I'm wondering if the, color of man's voice would indicate who it actually is. I haven't paid attention. How are things looking out there? You having a good time? Who is this? Wahaha, I finally got him. The real deal. Detective Tetsuo Satsumi himself. Definitely doesn't seem like the guy I was just talking about. But I have no idea who you would be. Oh, wait, that's Chief Inspector Satsumi now, isn't it? You've come a long way since we last met. Is this supposed to be, the killer? I asked you to identify yourself. Man, have you forgotten already? After all the time we spent together. What a time that was. As I recall, I gave you quite the runaround. Wait, is this... Fumichika Nijima. What? Did you say Fumichika Nijima? I feel like I'm not saying Fumichika correctly. Like the one from the Nijima murders? Where are you? You can like hear this conversation. I thought you just stood back. Ding ding ding, you got it. I had a feeling that the great Chief Tatsumi would remember me. Well, I guess Nijima is gonna be a fucking asshole then and not like a rehabilitated guy. I spent 20 long years in a cell thanks to you. That shit was not easy. You should be thanking me. Should have given you plenty of time to think and atone for your sins. That it did. I've repented. My conscience is clean as a whistle. Bullshit. 20 years in prison doesn't even begin to make up for the shit you did. I don't know about that. After all, the justice system was gracious enough to grant me parole. What? If this is the real Fumichika Nijima, he must still have a grudge against me for arresting him. So is this payback? Damn it. What's your goal? How do you find me is kind of whatever, because it's like, I would assume he's public enough as a figure, you could probably find him. What's your goal? What's your angle? Now, you gotta understand. I've repented, seen the light, I've been a good boy since I was granted parole. I even got myself a job, I've been real serious about walking the right path. Well, that's very nice, keep it up. But, it was no good. When the opportunity arose, it was impossible to hold myself back. I knew I had to give you a little token of thanks or I'd never truly be able to have a fresh start. Did get what I'm saying? Nah, not really. No thanks, I don't need anything. No need to do all this for me. Just try to live a quiet life. Oh, it's no hassle at all. It would be all too easy to just kill you, to tear you apart. But that wouldn't be very satisfying, certainly not after 20 fucking years of waiting. That's a long time to nurture a grudge. You fucking bet it is! I let it gnaw at me, grow inside of me. I thought of nothing else. All that time, I played model prisoner. I remember when I thought he was gonna be a red herring? He probably has the, he's probably the actual mastermind behind everything, like has the, whatever it's called. Unless if he just has a different curse. We have, like, 3 we haven't seen yet. All that time, I played model prisoner, endured the harassment those asshole guards threw at me. And I did it all for you, Tatsumi. So please, just accept my deepest and most sincere feelings. Sorry, but I'm afraid I don't feel the same way about you. Shut the fuck up! That attitude of yours is why I'm saving you for last. What is your goal? What are you planning? Whatever it is, bring it on. I'm not running away. I just told you I'm not coming for you yet! Pay attention when people talk, shithead! You see, this time I want to see you on your knees, weeping in despair, begging me for mercy. God, I can't handle these faces sometimes. Whoa, no, I'm so sorry, dear Nijima. Please forgive me, I won't do it again. Shut the fuck up! This is exactly why I've always hated you so fucking much. It was worth a shot. Did you really think that would save me, asshole? You must be crazy. Well, then we're both crazy. We've got so much in common. We should be friends. I love Satsumi. He's such a silly guy. Enjoy cracking your jokes while you still can. I'm gonna kill everyone you care about, one by one, till there's no one left. Watch out, Yoko's in trouble. Sorry to disappoint, but I'm a lone wolf. I don't have anyone like that in my life. We basically already know that's not true. Boss, what about me? Or, wait, are you just trying to protect me? You do care. There's not a single person you care about? I wonder what your sweet daughter would think if she were to hear that. Oh, fuck! I forgot I had a daughter! Don't you fucking dare, I'm warning you. Didn't even try to play it cool. Oh, very nice. This is more like it. She's living all on her own now, isn't she? Attending university and all. Such a good girl. Oh my, don't tell me that she just happens to live in Honjo. What? She does? No, forget it. This isn't funny, asshole. I'm gonna find you and make you pay. I love it. Keep going. I want to hear you lose your mind. It's music to my ears. Fuck you. What's your goal, though? I look forward to chopping up your precious daughter. It'll be just like old times. I won't let that happen. What's your goal, though? How did you find me? How did you know where I am? That's my favorite part. The sound of confusion in your voice. It's to die for. This is delicious. I can't get enough. I'm not telling you shit. Have fun racking your tiny little brain for it. Wario. What's your goal, though? How did you find me? I guess I could give you a little hint. Go on. Well, you see, I have the one-sided read. Oh, we never saw that, did we? Wait, so... I'm sorry. I still don't know what that button does. I don't really care. I don't need personal information. Yeah, I forgot about the read. I don't know why that stopped working. Worst, its gameplay has the... Is it the cursed phenomenon one? The stones, there we go. So there's 9 in total, right? This is like a list of 9. So we're missing the reed and the wisp one. But that would be 8? Did we? I guess we did have... Wait, we already knew 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... This whole time I didn't realize that these were just already all of them. I am so stupid. Oh my god. I don't know how to count. So the drum is the other one then. Okay, never mind. I'm stupid. I'm such a fucking idiot. I'm like so goddamn stupid. Najima deserves to kill me. Okay. Feast of Shadows was the other thing I was thinking of, but yeah, we knew about all 9 of them because we just had them on our thing. That was a while ago that we got that information, and I just was like, oh, I wonder what the other 2 are gonna be. Ugh! Tsutsumi, you have the Evergreen Beach? No, how'd you know that? Najima! You're a curse bearer? You're using the power of the curse? Indeed, and what a peculiar curse it is. But that's where my hint, and wahahaha, it makes sense that he would have that because it's the, like, the river where he dumped the bodies. God damn it, the curse echo couldn't have fallen into worse hands. But what is your goal? One more thing we should discuss. In fact, it's the most important thing. I thought you were finally gonna shut up. I'm already sick of you, so I'll pass. Oh, but you don't want to miss this. It's the main course. I could just go after your daughter, but something tells me you get bored. No, I'm good. You got me real fired up. You're in my head. Well done. But this is a gift tailor-made for you. I'm gonna kill all the people you swore to protect. Every last person living here. All of them? You couldn't. Oh, but with the curse of mine, I can. I'll give you until dusk. By then, I could probably get a couple hundred people or so. And it'll all be your fault. I mean, no, you're pulling the trigger, dude. It's your fault. Oh, it must be so hard to know they'll all die because of you. So tragic. It must be tearing you apart. Wahahaha! Don't fuck with me. There's no way an amateur like you could pull off a curse that strong. Conversation got a little bit silly. Unfortunately for you, I absolutely can. My curse stone is a particularly strong one. Which means I can have my fun without needing to hold back one bit. It's almost like the Feast of Shadows was cast just for me, so he knows about it. You're surprisingly well informed about this. Who was it that tipped you off? I mean, he knows about that, so maybe he works with it. Who knows? I also wonder, realistically, if Najima maybe did genuinely go through rehabilitation, but because he has the curse stone, if it just kind of, like, actively just brought all of that murderous intent back up from him. Because I don't know, when he was caught, they made it sound like he was regretful in some fashion. So there's maybe something a bit weird about this. It also could potentially not be Najima, and it could all be just a ruse. But, you know, who knows? Then how about I kill myself first and ruin all your fun? What about that, asshole? What kind of solution is that? Idiot! You think I'd call it off just because you were dead? There's no running away for you. Grr, I wish it was I wanted the easy way out, damn it. I'll find you. I won't let you get away with this, Najima. You've got 12 hours. 12 hours, really? That's actually a lot of time. Do you really think your paltry little organization will be able to make a dent in my plans? Oh, the sacrifices made will be heavy. I can't wait to see you sobbing with regret. And I'll even have enough soul drugs to pull off the Rite of Resurrection. How splendid. Wait, Najima, you're after the... Anyway, see you around. Bye-bye now, toodles. What's he gonna use the Rite on? To, like, bring... to bring us back to life just so he can make us suffer more? Poor... Shogo's just dead over here. Boss! Yo, did you catch all that? Najima? What is he planning? Who knows? For now, we need to find him and get him into custody. Send word to HQ. But the fact that the Seven Mysteries are wrapped up in this is gonna make things tricky. You mean with Najima being a curse bearer? Just our luck, really. It couldn't have been a worse guy. Sounds like his curse will be able to kill a lot of people at once. I'd like to avoid getting our investigators caught in the crossfire. We'll use them to find out where he is, but then we're going in alone. I'm sorry, I got distracted by the music just going off. We should try to collect as many curse stones as we can before then. Let's hurry. Aye, aye, boss. Later, it was reported that a total of 3 suspicious deaths were discovered that night. Najiba's threats, along with the curses, were kept secret from the general public. However, the Honjo serial killings still made international headlines following the death of police officer Hajime Yoshimi. At Satsumi's request, a large-scale investigation was launched into Fumichika Najima's whereabouts. Satsumi and Yuro themselves spent the rest of the night looking for curse bearers in the area, but their search ended in vain. Should have gotten to school. And with that, the curtain closed on that cursed night. Are we actually done with the night part? 12 hours to sunset. So we actually aren't just doing the night. Okay. Everyone's get stuff. Except for someone else of importance. Alright, yeah, I didn't expect to actually be doing daytime stuff. Looks like Mio made it out alright. I think we'll go with sorting things out for now. So, things took a turn. And also, like, to such an extent that it's like, oh, I guess I feel like this is second act at this point.